Hey everyone, Dubmaster Kahn here. Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be just a quick dub session with our new EP that we just dropped, The Roots Makers. If you haven't heard it yet, please go check it out on Spotify and iTunes and all of the digital platforms. So if you don't know, I've been in The Roots Makers for a little while. We got this vinyl that we released. It's all instrumental, and the Roots Makers, if you don't know, is comprised out of Kerrigan reggae drummer on drums and percussions, myself on bass and the mix, our buddy Organics on keys and organs, and we just added a new member to this EP, Reggie. And Reggie's been playing guitar for years. So it's pretty much a dream team as far as reggae goes. The three other Roots Makers live in France and I live in Canada. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. This EP was international. We have two singers from Hawaii, one singer from Guam, and one singer from Canada. And you're going to hear we're going to play around with some dub. This isn't like the official dub versions or anything. I'm just going to play around and have fun. And if any of you guys have any questions or anything for me about dub or reggae music or anything in between the dubs that I do here, I'll try to answer some questions. So thank you for joining me on this wonderful Friday night. And if you're listening in the future, please listen to the Roots Makers Summer Lovers EP. And so yeah, let's get started here. So you can see in the session here, I have, hold on a second, I want to see if there's any comments going. Sorry, this is my first live stream, so I'm not well versed in the YouTube live scenario. So sorry, just bear with me for 1 second here. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna start with There She Goes by Kapena Moki out. I did a track with Kapena called Lover's Tune back in 2015 or 2016, and we never officially released it. We just, it kind of got bootlegged and made it to Guam and all over Hawaii on the radio. So that one's really cool. And so yeah, when we were going to do another Roots Makers thing, I thought of Kapena because Organics came up with this chord progression that's super like lovers rock, like UK style, but minor, you know? And I love those. So yeah, Kapena like wrote the song, and it actually made it for the first time. The first Roots Makers Summer Lovers EP track to make it on the radio in Hawaii was this one that you're about to hear. Thank you, Pablo. So yeah, let's just take a listen here, and I'm just gonna play around with some dub. If I can figure it out. Here we go.
so much more to give. Questioning myself once again, as she goes again, running through my head. Can't get you out of my mind. She goes again, running through my head. But there she goes now, baby. There she goes, running through my head now, baby. There she goes, my head now, running through my head now, baby.
Yeah, so that's There She Goes by Kapena Moki. I hope you'd enjoyed it. Yeah, the dub was just impromptu. I still have to officially record all these dubs. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Ross Eduardo, hey, big up, man. So from Brazil, great song. Who's the singer? Beautiful voice. I don't know if you know, but he reminds me of Milton Henry. Yeah, yeah. Milton Henry did a lot of tracks for the Wackies. I think he lives or lived in New York. I'm a big fan of Milton Henry. Yeah, he does definitely remind me of that, like a a Hawaiian version maybe. Um, yeah, Kapena lives in Oahu, and he's this huge, swole Hawaiian guy. If you haven't looked him up, look him up, and check out Lover's Tune as well. But yeah, so that's that one. And we've gotten some great success so far with that track. I mean, it's amazing. So let's start. The next one is with Lyndon John X. And if you guys watch my last video on the recreating the Roots Radix, he's the one that did the Big Ship rhythm. I still have to finish that third episode. Sorry, I've been taking a break to work on this project. But yeah, so let's listen to this one. This one's super cool. If you haven't, check out Lyndon John X. He's got a bunch of sweet reggae on Spotify, and he reminds me a little bit of the singer from Steel Pulse, and I just love his vibe. So you might hear a little bit of Freddie and a little bit of yeah, I think his name's David Hines. I should know that. The singer from Steel Pulse. But yeah, he's his own thing too. Lyndon John, big up, man.
gotta make them feel it. So it's better to reveal it rather than conceal it. 'Cause if you really want to deal with love, you gotta make them feel it. So you gotta make them feel it. So you gotta make them feel it. You gotta make them feel it. So you gotta make them feel it. You gotta make them feel it. You gotta make them feel it.
Yeah, that's Lyndon John X, man. Big up Lyndon John if you're ever watching this. He did such a great job, don't you guys think? So let's see, what do we have? We have any questions here? Hey, Alan, 3 a.m. Man, you're up late, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Are you recording everything live or using some plugins in the DAW? Baseline, is that a real Trillion or one of those easy bass programs? Okay, these are great questions. Thank you, Zach. So I am recording this, what I'm doing here. It's coming out from the computer to the board, and then I'm triggering outboard effects. I have a spring reverb, which you can't see. It's like down underneath the desk there because it has like bad RF noise and stuff. And then obviously like the tape echo, like the space echo. So that's send 2 here. So I could send a little bit of my voice maybe. So this is the space echo. And you can see the meter there is feeding back. Hey man, squirrel moment. Roy, Key Roy, man, I just got onto the expanders. I know I've been in a hole for like ever. I just got Spotify for the first time, and I've been listening to the expanders, and man, you guys do some wicked like 70s vibes, even 80s stuff. I love it. So keep that coming, man. Yeah, big up expanders. You guys are sick. Anyways, sorry for the squirrel moment, everybody else. Yeah, I'm triggering outboard effects here. I have a phaser as well. And I have this El Capistan. So if I just play like just real quick here. So this is the space echo. And then to get it to feed back like that, it's feeding back on itself. So you're sending signal through a loop, and that's what's called a feedback loop. And you can make it grow or slow down, right? And then from that, I'm also sending some reverb from the echo to the reverb. That's send 2. So send 1 is the space echo. Send 2 is the reverb. Oh, you'll hear that. And then this sound here, that's a filter, and it's kind of hard to describe, but basically you send to the reverb and it goes like from the board out to the reverb and then back into this return channel called spring right here. So if that's feedback, that's a feedback sound from the reverb. So you gotta be careful, right? Or I can send it to the delay. So that's kind of crazy. Or you can send it to the phaser. Right? So basically this is a analog console, right? Like it has EQs and it has auxiliary sends, and that's what I'm sending to the outboard effects here. And then I also have 2 more knobs. I wish I had a close-up of this. I don't. Let's turn this back on. So these knobs here, so we were talking, this one's the Space Echo right here, the first green one. See, I'll turn it up. Right? And then the second one is the spring reverb. And then the third one, that's this guy, this El Capistan over here. It's a really sweet delay. And then yeah, I was talking about the Westfinger filter. This guy right here, if I can switch angles, this guy here, big up Seb, Westfinger if you're around. Yeah, so I bought this from him, and they're hard to get. I think they're less hard to get now. I think he keeps making them. But yeah, basically that filters the reverb, and it creates this peak resonance, which is that kind of sound, you know? And so imagine I'm going from this send to the reverb, and then the reverb comes back onto this spring track on the back of the board, and then it using the insert. I don't know if you could see that. I don't think you can see it. Yeah, right there. See that light that's on? That's the insert right there. So it basically inserts like from this channel. It comes out, it goes to this box here, and then back. So that's what's called an insert, and it affects the tone of the reverb, right? That's how I have it set up. There's a couple different ways to set it up. You can also put it on its own track and send like different instruments to it directly. That's a really cool sound too. But anyways, did I answer your question? I hope I did. I know I went off on a tangent. Is there a dub and reggae scene in the US or in your area? There is where I'm from, which is San Diego, California, but not so much here in Vancouver, Canada, where I live. Any thoughts about the current dub scene in Europe? To be honest, I don't really know enough about it. I know there's that big kind of like sound system culture that's going on, which is really rad. I've only been to one sound system thing in San Diego when I visited. That was Bry Zion and Black Heart Warriors, if you heard of them. But excuse me. But yeah, like the scene in Europe, I don't know. It's that kind of digi rocker, you know, steppers kind of thing, which I don't make that kind of music. It's cool, but I prefer like more organic kind of, you know, Roots Radics, old reggae stuff. That's my favorite, but I love all kinds of reggae music, including some of the newer stuff. A good example is the Expanders. I think their first thing on Spotify is like, I think 2015. So, you know, we're coming full circle. Yeah, France. So 3 of the guys in the Roots Makers that we're listening to are in France. So the reggae scene there, I think, is a lot bigger than you know, here in Canada. I think it's pretty much non-existent. Maybe on the East Coast, where that singer Lyndon John is from, near Toronto, Ontario area, I think reggae is big there. Yeah, Brazil for sure. It's huge in Brazil. Yeah, there's a lot of great talent coming out of Brazil for sure for the reggae scene. So yeah, big up Brazil, big up France and the UK. You know, you guys have a better reggae scene than I do. I'm just this guy in an island in frickin' Canada. But yeah, what else? Who else? We'll do a couple more comments. Oh, sick, man. Saskatchewan, big up. Yeah, big up Canada. For the rest of the world, that's in the plains in Canada. It's just east of me. Let's see, Alberta, Saskatchewan, 2 provinces over, if I'm not a horrible Canadian resident. Yeah, so reggae is alive and well, man. So let's just keep it moving. Yeah, so one last question from Zach was plugins in the DAW too. Yes. Yeah, so I didn't get to explain this one here. Let's see if I can. Okay, so yeah, sweet. This is a harmonizer plugin that I'm using. So I'm sending from these red ones here. This one's a reverb. just like a in the box reverb, because you know I have 2 delays and 2 reverbs, and this is just like kind of a plate. It's a nice sounding it's lustrous plates. I'll show that one here. So go back there. Yeah, so this one's lustrous plates. We'll just play that again real quick, just like the reverb. So this is the plate. There, that didn't sound quite right. So you can see it's triggering the plugin in the DAW, and then this one's the harmonizer. It's crazy, and then I have another preset that goes like down. Oh, that one was the down one. Here's the up one. It's weird. It's not letting me change it. Dub low. Let's do dub low. There we go. Okay, so those are the plugins that I'm using, and I've also I got this on the drums, because when I do the actual recording, I'm gonna use my real API 2500 to put on the track, but I can't use outboard gear and outboard compressor at the same time as my dub. I just need to get a couple of insert cables. So I'm just an idiot, I haven't done it yet. But if we play the drums, so you can see it. Yeah, so it's triggering those, and then if I do the right, that's triggering this guy here. Yeah, so that let's move on to the next track, shall we? Thanks to everyone who's still here with me. So this one is called Talk to Me, and it's by my good buddy Jacob Iozia from 4-Piece Band. He lives in Guam. So you know, we got a guy from Canada, we got a guy from Guam, and we got 2 Hawaiians, Kapena Moki and Damon Williams, which will be the last one. And this one, I know the EP is Lover's EP, but those first 2 tracks, it's kind of funny. Like the Lyndon John one we just heard is more like a reggae song, you know what I mean? But it is talking about love, so technically it's Lovers. But it's a more conscious roots kind of feel, that last one, you know? But this one is more like a love song from Jacob to, I'm assuming, his wife, right? His wife and kids. That's what he's talking about in the song. So let me just set this up, kind of reset mode here so it doesn't sound all crazy from the beginning. And then we can start this. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I got to say all the YouTube stuff and click the bell and blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, hey, wow. You can talk to me. Tears of joy is a genuine moment. Even when it's late at night and we've got to wake up early, I've got to get the kids ready for school. I see you later, and you too can talk to me about your day. You can talk to me anytime. Hey, you can talk to me. Tell me about your day.
I'm going to rewind this. Because that wasn't a good dub.
What? Talk to me. Tell me about your dad. Talk to me. Anytime. Working. We gotta provide. And that's why you're the best. Let me know. Reggae music. You can dance with me. Tell me about your day. You can rock with me.
Yeah, so that's Jacob Iozia. And sorry, I keep forgetting to like change the angle back to watching the dub board. But yeah, Jacob Iozia for sure, man. Four Piece Band is another really really cool, newer reggae band, and he was in Rutical Rhythm before that, which was like the heaviest band on Guam, at least in my opinion. So yeah, big ups to him, man. He really did me a solid, kind of last minute to do this track, and he wrote it real quick, and we were on the timeline for the release, which yeah, this little thing right here is the cover of the EP. It's the Rootsmakers Summer Lovers EP, so please go stream it. The real versions of the song are a lot more polished than what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to have a chance. Like, I know it's been a long time since I posted a YouTube video, and I just want to connect with you guys. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comments of this live right now. But yeah, like, I'm so excited about this project, and I feel like, I've been producing for 12 years or something like that, and it's reached a sound, a pinnacle, that I'm really proud of, and I couldn't do it on my own. My own stuff is cool, but it doesn't have the real vibes, you know what I mean? I can't play drums like Kerrigan. I'm learning of maybe a year. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see me, playing drums. I'm just kind of learning, and but yeah, I was just saying, like, Organics on the keys, man, he just you'll hear on this next track. This is the next one that we're gonna listen to is with Damon Williams, and at the end of the track, and that's like a real love song. That's like a, I envisioned this being on the radio, right? And Kapena Moki's track got on the radio, but this one with Damon that we're gonna be listening to is like a real lovers rock song. It's a love song. Talks about like, I love you, girl, that kind of stuff. And it's got a cool laid back vibe, just like the last one we listened to and the other couple. But I was saying that like I couldn't do this on my own, and Reggie he ripped that solo in the There She Goes. He melts my face. I told him, I said, man, I can't feel my legs, when I listened to the solo for the first time. But yeah, and then on this last one, it ends with like a guitar solo and then a Wurlitzer kind of electronic piano solo, and you'll hear it. It's it's super wicked. I'm so proud of this project. So yeah, anyways, enough of me rambling on. Thanks for your tutorials. Is there any way you can put up some stick figure type of music? So that's a good point. Like, there's obviously newer reggae right now is like the Cali Roots vibe, Hawaiian, or some people say Jawaiian, there's obviously Digi Steppers, which we talked about earlier. There's the kind of music that I'm making with the Roots Makers, which is like a straight up tribute, to the old school music. But yeah, like, I don't even understand like how the Cali Roots guys get that sound. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't understand it. It's so polished, it's so perfect sounding, you know what I mean? And I wish I knew how to make that stuff, but I don't. So until, I have mixed some of that stuff a little bit, dipped my toe in the water, so to speak. But more than anything, I kind of just stick to like the Jamaican sound. So sorry if that's a disappointment to anybody. I listen to all kinds of reggae, like I said, but this is kind of my bread and butter. So yeah. Logic 9. No, this is Logic 10, dude. What are you talking about? Looking forward to part 3 of the Roots Radic series. Still bumping the classic Lovers tune. Yeah, sick, man. Yeah, Kapena, I don't know if you were here for earlier. I'm going to upload this and you can listen to it later, but Kapena Moki just blessed us with another track. And yeah, he also did Music on My Mind specifically for this channel. So Kapena's been a brother to me in music for a long time. That sound is Logic 9. What, my sound or what are you talking about? Trying to diss me. All right, I see how it is. It's all right. Just so you know, too, a little bit of behind the scenes when you're making YouTube videos is you're going to have haters, like, no matter what. So get used to it. It's like water on a duck's back. Yeah, Scott from Stick Figure, I'm not sure. Oh, not me. Okay. Well, if you were dissing, I was ready to go. Come on, bro. Let's go at it. Yeah, dude, I don't even understand the stick figure stuff. Like, it's super popular. That's cool. But yeah, how to mix it? I don't know, man. It's so polished. It's like perfect sounding, So anyways, enough rambling. I'm going to play the last track. Let me just do a quick reset here. I mean, we got to have a little bit of reverb, right? But not too crazy. Yeah, so this one is called Want to Love You by Damon Williams. Sorry, Damon.
I really wanna love you, girl.
Can I come sit down, girl, and talk to you? Whoa, it's the only thing that I really wanna do.
I do it every time.
I really wanna love you, girl. I really wanna rock your world. Oh, I really wanna love you, girl. Oh, I really wanna rock your world. Oh, yeah. Now that we're sitting here alone, girl, I'm just trying to get you to come back home tonight. I'll be giving love to you.
Big up Reggie on the guitar. And Antoine Organics on the keys. Yeah, so that's the end of the EP. I hope you guys, I hope you enjoyed the little impromptu dub thing that I'm doing. I know I'm not that good, like, live, you know. I know I'm Dub Master Kahn, but, you know, hey, it's a stage name. People have even given me hate for that. You think you're a Dub Master, bro? But anyways, yeah, what do we say? Damon Williams, legend. Yeah, he's super sweet. Damon has actually been a mentor to me for years, man. And like someone that's just been encouraging. Like, Kahn, you know, you got that sound, like you understand that Radic sound, and I can hear it. You know, you love that stuff. So yeah, he's been real cool to me, and he's been a friend. So I thought, hey man, I know he sings like an angel, so we're gonna have him on here and just do something cool with the lovers vibe. So anyways, yeah, let's see what we got here for maybe some final thoughts. Yeah, let's see. I know a guy in Spain who set up his whole studio analog, recording on tape and everything. You'd ever want to experiment with something like that? Feel the warmth, it would fit in great with your music. So yeah, for sure, like the answer is yes. I mean, if I had like a 24 track tape, everything tape, I would love to mess around with that. And even a guy like Patchy, you know, he records in the box, and then dubs with like kind of through tape, and I'm considering doing something like that. Cause yeah, definitely tape adds it up. I mean, I use a lot of tape plugins, but I know it's not the same thing. I even have these tape. These guys here are tape saturators that sometimes I use those, but it's not the real thing. You don't get the wow and flutter, you know what I mean, from a real tape machine. So yes, definitely, I'd love to experiment on that at some point. DM Kahn, you should do something with Delroy Melody. I'm gonna hook y'all up. I don't know him, but yeah, send him my way. My email is thekahn@gmail.com. So yeah, send me an email. Also, I do sell drum samples. It's a way for you guys to support me. I don't ever ask for money really, but if you do produce and you want some reggae samples, I have a pack that I sell. So hit me up on that email, thekahn@gmail.com. Yeah, Tascam 388, nice machines. Tubby, the hi-hats. Oh yeah, I use like the Tubby filter on the hi-hats. I think that's like a real specific thing that like you have to have the hi-hat mic'd in a certain way. Also, I think it would sound better not on the reverb like I'm doing right now. Like if I had it set, if I had the Westfinger filter set to where it's like on its own channel, and then you just send the hi-hats, I'm pretty sure that's what King Tubby would do. He would like send a little bit of that to that channel, and then maybe add reverb or whatever. And you know what I mean? Because it seems like the overall level of treble just increases a little bit, but it's like more resonant, That's kind of that Tubby thing. I've played around with it a little bit, but usually I have the Tubby or the Westfinger Tubby filter, whatever you want to call it, on the reverb, because I think it gives just a really cool tonality to the reverb. Big up Eli. I'm a fan of yours, man. You inspire us too. So yeah, if you guys have made it this far in the live, or in the the listen back or whatever, this is how I actually am in real life. So I'm a little bit more goofy than when I'm like recording something on the camera, but I do appreciate your guys' support. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. Actually, I just hit 10,000 subscribers. I hate it when people say we, because like it's just me. I don't have someone like editing my videos and selling my merch. I don't have merch, but I'm thinking about doing t-shirts. But anyways, I'm just rambling on. This is the end of the live. Thank you so much for everybody who has liked and subscribed to my videos. I hope that I've been able to show you guys something on one of the videos at least, and I hope that this was a little bit entertaining. So yeah, throw me a like and a share, but more than anything, please check out the Roots Makers EP, Summer Lovers, and support those guys, not just me. But big up. Thank you, everybody. Peace.